Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the XTAR VC4 nickel metal hydride and lithium ion battery charger. Alright, what you got here is a XTAR VC4 lithium and nickel metal hydride battery charger. This charger is a combination of the older, the XP4C and the VC2, which only had 2 slots. And it's an intelligent charger. It can recognize and display all the charging current, the battery voltage. It can also recognize the difference between nickel metal hydride and lithium ion batteries. And you can charge them both at the same time. It is a USB charger, however, with the attached cable that comes with it, and we'll get into what comes with it. With the attached cable, you can get one of these little wall-type plugs for a USB adapter and plug it in, and it works perfectly. My only disappointment was that it doesn't have a conventional USB mini on the other end, like you'd expect. It just has the regular plug, but you know what? I can deal with that. As long as I don't lose this cable, I'm good to go. So pretty much I've been playing around with this for about probably a couple days now, and I got into rechargeable batteries a few years ago. Now my first recharger, as of recent times, was this little Duracell thing. It's supposedly an intelligent charger. It works, but it only did 2 types of batteries, and it took forever. So I started looking around for a better one, because when I first started getting into rechargeable batteries, when I first used them, this was probably 7 or 8 years ago when I first started buying a few to try them out. They were very unreliable. They took forever to charge. Sometimes they'd get a memory effect right after you used them and they died. Sometimes they wouldn't last as long as regular batteries. I just really didn't have a good experience with them. But with the advances in battery technology and chemistry over the last few years, I figured it was time to step up and see if one of these guys works. I'm going to tell you what comes in the package. First of all, you get your charger, of course. You get a cable. And something that I thought was kind of nice, they give you a nice little carry bag. That's a decent carry bag too. I mean, it's padded inside. It's a really nice bag. You get all your instructions. And of course the box, which you saw. We're going to fire this puppy up and I'm going to explain some features. The good part about this is it's USB chargeable. Now even my inverters, which I have on my solar stuff over there, have plugs for USB now. USB is pretty ubiquitous. You can find it almost anywhere. It's, practically, heck, there's even slot machines in Vegas now with a USB plug for your cell phone just to charge it. So they're pretty much everywhere. So basically it works like this. You'll plug in the top, and, whoops, forgot the charger. You can plug it into your computer, your battery backup bank. It's going to need a decent battery backup bank, at least the USB 2 amp plug. If you put it in one of those cheapy ones that are, little pencil-sized ones, it's probably not going to work that well. You can plug it in. Now you'll notice it turns on, everything resets. Really cool screen. I'm going to give you a close-up of the screen. I don't normally go for things for the aesthetic, but this looks cool. What I like about this guy here, and I'm going to move this out of the way now, is that it'll charge a bunch of different batteries. It can do up to, I believe, 20 different batteries. There's the listing on the side. Those are all the different batteries that it can do. Okay? And even the, there's not many uses for this battery out there yet except in the vaping community, but it's the 26650s, the really big batteries. The first port and the second port are really wide, if you notice, for those batteries. But I'm going to give you an example of what it can do. We have our old 18650s here, and of course, that will charge. When you put that in, you will notice it goes to 1 amp, because this one and this one are 1 amp spots, 1 and 4. Okay? Once you use one of these, it overrides this and this, and it goes to half an amp, 0.5 amp. Okay? Still not bad for a USB plug. Okay? Let's see. Here's a little CR123. We're going to stick that on the end here. Pop that puppy right in there. Watch it go up, still at 1 amp, and it's charging that. Now, you'll see this little display here, milliamp hours. That's telling you how many milliamp hours are being put into the battery. This is giving you the battery voltage. I've been charging these. I've been playing with this thing like crazy. So these are practically full. But here's the cool part. your AA rechargeables, that'll work. AAA rechargeables, that'll work. Whole bunch of different batteries. Now you'll notice the display shifts as this is channel 2, channel 3, 2 and 3, as I put batteries in. You can toggle it. It isn't really visible, and a lot of people who did the video on this didn't show it, but there's a little button here that you can toggle. So there's your channel 1 over here, channel 4 over here, and that's at 0.5 amp. And then your channel 2 is here, and your channel 3 is there. So that'll tell you about where the batteries are at, how many milliamps have been put in them, and what type of battery they are too, which is important. You see where it says nickel metal hydride? Let's put it back on 1. This is a lithium ion, and that's a lithium ion. These two in the middle are nickel metal hydride, nickel metal hydride. So it does both batteries. It just lets it know right away the voltage, the amperage, all that. It has overcharge protection. It does shut off. It will tell you. As a matter of fact, let's go back to 1. See the green light here? 1 is now full. See how it's flashing full? And like I said, I've been charging the heck out of these things. So it stops charging it, and you're good to go. Let me grab that battery. Okay. Once it's done, it'll flash full, and it will tell you. So now channel 1 is open for another battery. So that's about it. The only downside in charging the 4 cells at a time is that you get the lower amperage, but that's not too much, you know, that's kind of a trade-off for having it be USB, which means it can be plugged in, but it can be plugged into your computer, it can be plugged into a solar panel, it can be plugged into pretty much anything. And it gives you a lot of information up here as to what's going on with your batteries. Now there is a, what is it again? There's something that happens when you have a bad battery, and I want to mention this because I had a bad AA. It will charge it for a little bit, okay? Let's use this as an example. And when instead of flashing full, it will flash null. That means it's either way over current, way under current, or the battery itself is bad. If it does that, toss the battery. So I'm finding this to be really nice because I'm able to charge all the different batteries that I have. And being that a lot of items are coming now with rechargeable batteries, I'll give you an example. I bought this flashlight, oh gosh, a couple months ago at a gun show for $5. It had a rechargeable CR123. Sadly, that is my only rechargeable CR123. I have a bunch of the non-rechargeable ones, but we're going to change that. We're going to start stocking up. And we're going to go look at different batteries and different types. I'm going to do a review on some different batteries as I buy them. These are the only 18650s I have. I have about 4 of these, the Ultrafire. I'm liking having this. I'm liking having the ability to charge batteries instead of constantly having to buy them for my high drain devices like this light I keep by my bed. I'm constantly turning it on and off. Where's the cat? What happened? What was that? What's that noise, you know? And I drain the CR123s out, you know, in a month. So instead of having to go to a store and buy them, I can just toss it in here. And in about 45 minutes, that'll be topped off. So I'm really liking it. This is the XTAR VC4 lithium ion and nickel metal hydride battery charger. It's an intelligent charger. It will decide what the battery is, what the amperage is, and charge it to the correct specifications. All in all, I'm really happy with it. I think I'm going to definitely stock up on batteries, like I said, and we'll go from there, and I'll let you know how I like it in the long term, if anything happens with it. But the best part about this is this looks expensive. It is not. I mean, I've seen some battery chargers on Amazon for, God, 50, 60, 100 bucks. In this same type of quality. And this is actually really nice quality to begin with. It's actually well made. This doesn't feel like it's constantly going to bend. You know, I had some of them feel like you pushed it back for the battery and it's going to bend right off. This is $25.32 with free shipping. So 25 bucks, free shipping. I will put the link in the description below. This is something that, you know, this is just a review on something that I'm going to be using the heck out of. So nobody stands to gain any money off this deal. It's just a review on it. Anyway, that's it. That's the XTAR VC4 intelligent charger, and thanks for watching. I will be coming back with more battery videos in the future, so stay tuned, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.